My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is May 5th, 2024. It is 2:50 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1, I ended up reading one article, okay, and it took everything. Oh my god, I didn't read some of the comments. So I'll read the comments and then maybe I'll do it in a different video so I could attach it with the other one. So I didn't read the comments from Twitter. I didn't read these. I didn't go back to Twitter. I was supposed to read some of these, so I'll do that later and then add it to the other video. But let's focus on this video for now. Okay, feel free to skip. 3,978 subscribers, new subscribers welcome. Estimate revenue $212.47. And analytics, in the last 48 hours I had 8,028 views, and I believe in video 1 I had 8,000 even. Okay, so I had 28 views extra for this video. So let's go on Twitter. I talked too much on the last video and I ended up spending close to an hour. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this for video 1 so I could come back and read it. Let me open a new tab, and I was looking for the Invictus things here for to share on that other video. So let's do this here. All right, this is the first tweet. Who cares? Their lack of support only makes them look petty and useless. What is the point of them if they can't be bothered to show, especially when a major British city is vying to host? The lack of support hasn't stopped major companies like Boeing from continuing to invest in the games. Them not attending the 10th anniversary isn't going to stop the attention Harry's presence will bring to the game, so they can keep their pretend medals and pointless charities visit. Okay. So what is this about? Why won't royal support Prince Harry's Invictus game? By Tom Sykes. Okay, is that Daddy Fell? Okay. Okay. Isn't much. Let me not go there. Because they think it will fail. Without their impact, it has only become bigger. Instead, royal family needs Harry, not the other way around. Okay, what do you expect from Tom Sycophant? Okay, so that's the author of that article. His column content over the past few years consists of William's friends said and Charles' close friends have said Tom is effing pathetic. There's that here. But he has a good point. The petty royals are making a mistake. Yeah, like I was saying, go to video 1 where I went over this article. Oops, not that. Oh my god, I'm opening everything but the thing. What the hell? Where's the article? Yeah, I went over this article. Okay, and then that's what took me so long. I discussed too many things. So yeah, the royal family is making a huge failure. They fell at their own stupidity. Okay, that's like asking why Meghan won't go there. LOL. The king and his hangers on have made a shocking insult to every soldiers, sailors, airmen, and women who take part in Invictus game. These are the people who swore allegiance to Queen, her heirs, and successors, only to be insulted from the highest height by King Charles under. Okay. Oh my God, there's more. Okay, taking part across the world thanks to the land. Okay, let me start all over. I miss where I am. The king and his hangers on have made a shocking insult to every soldiers, sailors, airmen, and women who take part in Invictus games. These are the people who swore allegiance to Queen, her heir, and successors, only to be insulted from the highest height by King Charles under some illusion he was insulting his son. The Invictus game are the competitors taking part across the world thanks to the hard work of Prince Harry, who has done the most meaningful and caring things, caring for those whose minds and bodies were damaged. A huge damage to them. There are no excuses for the royals' insult to the armed services. Even worse, being deluded that Mike Tendo should be a patron. Yeah, I've read those tweets. Nobody never ever been a member of the armed services. What he is going to make Prince Andrew a patron of. One would think the kind has lost his marbles when it comes to Harry. Yeah. The king, as other working royals, support other charities for the armed forces, and they know that. You all make out you don't want the British royal family involved, then ask why they aren't. Just 2 examples, but are others for homeless, vet, mental health charities for vet. Okay, that's the other thing that I'm saying. Okay, I'm glad there are charities. There's plenty charities around the globe. In the US, there are thousands of charities. The main thing for me here, you have the institution. I understand they do not have power to make laws. But how come they don't advocate for those things? This is the thing I don't understand. Why they don't advocate for things for the service members. Pretty much what this tweet is saying here. Anyway, it's that recycle thing. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You pretend you're doing this, and then it's just craziness. For those who are new, you need to go back to some of my old videos. The way that when I say recycle system, this is the way that I see the institution, as that recycle system, where you have government putting people into poverty. Okay, the laws, the regulation that they're putting, making it very hard for Brits to sustain themselves. Okay, because I've come across where there are working Brits who cannot pay their bills. Not because they waste their money on useless thing. It's just that they make it so difficult for them over there. Rent is too high. You have costs of living crisis, bills for heating and all of that. I come across many of these. It's either on APTS Sussex or PYTE. Okay, I've talked about this. All right, so the government, the people who vote for these people, the politician, to be in place to help the country and the people as well, but instead they're putting the people into poverty. Now comes the institution, part of the recycle system, pretending. Okay, this is the thing here. They pretend they're helping people into who are in need of charity. Are they really doing the things here? Cutting ribbon doesn't say you're helping the people. All right, you had Meghan, for instance, who went over there for a few seconds, went to a place that she saw was doing the best that they could at that time. Okay, feeding themselves for like what, once or twice a week. When Meghan asked a very simple question, why don't you do it every day? Why would that question matter? Guess what? People need to eat every day. Once a week doesn't help you to stay alive. You have to eat every day in a controlled manner. So when Meghan asked that very simple question, why don't you do it every day? The thing was, because of funding. We cannot do it because of funding. And then the light bulb went on. So why don't you do a cookbook? Okay, sell your recipe so you could be able to feed yourself every day. And then there comes the cookbook.
There is a cookbook, but it's also the story of a West London community who gathered together in a kitchen and discovered the healing power of sharing food.
Asked me, how many days do you offer this service? And I said 2 days a week. And her straight question was, why not 7 days, Zahira? And I said, funding. So she goes, we can do a cookbook.
Alright, so these people, when I said these people, the left behinders, they're not there to help charities. You had Kate, who's been there for how long. Okay, when Meghan walked into that institution, Meghan was doing things. Okay, charities that Meghan and Harry were supporting were vibrant, things is happening. All of a sudden, she decided to show up. Not even show up, it through a monitor. Okay, all of a sudden, oh, there she is. And then the person, I'll put the clip. It's like when the person said, we haven't seen you for X amount of years. All of that.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. I was just looking at, it's been a while since I last visited. So yeah, it's definitely when things get back to normal, I'd love to come and say hello to the team and everyone down there as well.
I think it was 2012 that you were last here.
No. It only seems like yesterday, Graham. It shows you how quickly time goes.
Okay, so they're not there to really help the charity. You are patron of a charities. You didn't show up for several years. Okay, you left them to be there on their own. Meanwhile, your popularity, you are at the highest of social class of the institution. For Kate, it's not the highest of the highest because the Queen and then Charles and then William and all of that. Okay, so I just want to let people know of all of this. But she's still in the same platform as those people to shed light to the charities and all of that. For 7 years, you did shit. Alright, so part of the recycle system, pretend you're helping. And then you have the Queen and Charles and all of them who's above Kate. Okay, don't say, how is this charity doing? What are you doing for this charity? This kind of thing. Do they come and talk about that? Alright, and then the cycle continues. And then you have the paper. This is where it closes off. The cycle system closes off. You have the papers distracting the people from what the politicians are doing, what they are implementing into the books to put those people who's voting for them into poverty. And then you have the institution pretend they're helping the people. This is the cycle system that I talk about. Okay? It's a recycle system. Politician put people into poverty. The royal family pretend they're helping the people. And then you have the tabloid distracting the people from what the politician is doing. And then you have the recycle system. Okay, so that's that. Let me leave this alone. I could go on and on and on with this. Pretending this and that, all words, nothing. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet. So there's that here. Let's pause. All right, yeah. Now that they are no longer around, the monarchy is falling apart. Okay, I have a video where the thumbnails I believe it's a row of dominoes, and I put the queen's face on the dominoes, like, you know, when you do the domino effect, it's falling. I've been saying that for a while. It's a slow falling, but it's falling. All right, so she retweeted that. There's no comment. This is extra. Okay, I can even see that. Where to donate. Oh, I was asking, by the way, because it didn't come under my timeline, who the squad were helping for Archie's birthday. And then I had to put a post out. It didn't come under my timeline. Later when I find out, where is it? I had it open. It's this one. Okay? True Patriot Love. All right, so there's that here. You could pause and read the screen. I don't want to distract it no more. So she put that. The king has taken on around 300 new charities affiliation following a major review of royal patronages. However, he was unable to prevent around 200 organizations losing their royal association amid a shortage of working royals. A review of more than 1,000 patronages and presidencies held by the king and the queen and those previously held by Queen Elizabeth II will result in 1 and 5 organizations receiving a letter in the coming days informing them that they have lost their royal ranks. Probably some of them might say, thank God, because they're not losing anything. The royal was not doing anything for them. Watch if Harry goes on and go help these whatever those organizations that they drop, you're gonna see all of a sudden they're gonna want it back. I mean, these people play with pettiness. Buckingham Palace sources insist that they had retained as many affiliations as possible. The king, despite his age and ill health, has absorbed the vast majority of outstanding patronages, taking his total number to 669. The other day I was let me not say. All right, so there's that here. The only patronages worth having, the one held by Harry and Meghan. Yeah, look at this. They strip them off of the other things. Some of the things that Harry had and all of this. This is full on pettiness. And then what they're doing with it, who knows? All right. Oh, God. So there's that here. Okay. And the Vodovat knew it. Yeah, they knew. All right. Let's pause. becoming more insignificant as the days go by, how can they continue to justify what they are paid? Surely we should be getting a discount for reducing, that's what I was gonna say, for reduced public service. And yes, before the naysayers said they pay in through the duchy, etc., etc. Yep, the palaces belong to the palaces belong to the public, so the public should get the profit. Just think of the good that money could do in the hands of the paupers. Okay, let's pause this GIF. So they can support existing patronages, but they want to take Invictus from Harry. Yep. All right, that's an ad. And then just like the person was saying before, okay, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, coming, is it this year or next year? Their whatever money they getting from the taxpayer is supposed to be increased, right? Let's look it up so when I'm editing I don't have to. Yep, that's exactly that. I've typed, is the British royal family, oh my god, I didn't, family, wow, I spelled it wrong, family tax payment to increase. This is what we got here. Next year the sovereign grant will remain unchanged at 86.3 million pounds. However, in 2025, the King's public funding will increase by a projected 38.5 million pounds, giving the monarchy an annual stipend of 124.8 million pounds, and in 2026 it will be 126 million pounds. So why are they getting more now? I mean, not now. This year they're not getting, it's not increased, but come next year, 2025, okay, it will increase. So if they're dropping those patronages, why are they getting more money? Okay, so I don't know. Maybe that money should go to the charities that they drop instead of them. Okay, give them the difference. Oh my god, I love how they're getting rid of their patronages to grab onto those previously held by Meghan and Harry. This family is, there's that here, slim down monarchy for him. Let Chucky 3, okay, King Charles III, okay, let Chucky 3 take 1,000 charities and see how it goes. It's not that they do anything for those charities anyway, like I was saying. But Invictus Games, they can build nothing but try to clinch the success of others. Exactly. Okay, but how are these royal benefiting the patronages? Okay, jealousy, envy, and racism are like nasty infections. They spread, become toxic, and have deadly consequences. The royal family has become Exhibit A. Peaceful succession planning all around. Okay, slim down the monarchy, he said. It'll be better for everyone, he said. Okay, he should have stopped the number of affiliation at 666. Okay, I didn't want to go there. When I was reading 669, I didn't want to go there. He knows. This is why the 9 turned into he turned the 6 into a 9. Okay, so he knows. That person got it. I didn't want to say it, but there it is here. Okay, not even surprised, Charles could not do basic arithmetic, so predictive analytics are beyond what he or his staff could understand. When Charles joined the Navy, navigation equipment was still analog. The ship commander had to change his job from navigation to communication. Why? Really? Okay, let's see. He come with receipt too. Between the man we encounter here is a ninny, a ranger, a tantrum-throwing dilettante, hopelessly thin-skinned, naive, and resentful. He is a pinning snob, kneeling, sensitive to violation of protocol, intolerant of opinions contrary to his own, and horribly misled about the extent of his own talent. An amateur watercolorist, he once offered Lucien Feud one of his paintings in exchange for one of the Feuds. The artist unaccountably demure. He is a prolix cellular thinker, more of an intellectual. Okay. What is that? Is that an ad? Oh, he did say Charles. Okay, what is this here? Throughout Charles' youth, he was pushed through demanding institutions for which he was neither temperamentally nor intellectually suited. This is why His father wanted him to go to a tough school to tough him up. He didn't like it. And where rules and standards had to be discreetly adjusted to accommodate him, when he went to Cambridge University, the master of Trinity College, Rob Butler, insisted that he would receive no special treatment. But the fact that he had been admitted to Trinity at all, with his decidedly below average academic record, suggested otherwise. Oh my God, so this is a school that is hard to get in, but when they realized the way he is, how did you get in the first place? Okay, as did, let's see here, and the Royal Navy, which Charles entered at his father's prompting, his superior, faced with his inability to add or generally to cope well with figures, sought to build in more flexibility and to tailor his duties closer to his abilities. Oh my God. They changed his job from navigator to communication officer, and his performance report laid diplomatic emphasis on his cheerful nature and charm. Even Charles' love life was choreographed for him with the sort. Oh my God. This is epic. Oh, not that one, this one. Okay, after this, that's it. I'll go to the next. Them being patronage didn't bring anything extra to the table. No extra money. Charity run off more than a name, and what I see, those names has not kept the doors open. The band gone almost 2 years now. They're getting rid of something that was never a benefit in the first place. Okay, let's go to the next bit. And that's why I'm saying those charities probably said, thank God, now they off of them. Next one. Okay, so there's this here. This is Henry VIII. Wait, did neither William nor Kate pick up any patronages? Really? All right. The writing is on the wall, isn't it? William Parker Bowles not taking up any patronages, the monarchy losing connection to more and more people and organization. I was talking about this for years. Well, it's happening so quickly, isn't it? All right, I think that's the same thing that I just read. All right, there's the number 669. All right. Let's read some of the comment. I cannot see this. This is someone that are black, except they don't show up to the few they have. Irene. Kate went, there's the part that I was saying. Kate went 8 years between visit to one of her main charities. Let's see here. Okay, I black. Okay, it was action and addiction. I have that video that they're making reference to. I don't need to read the haters one here. They say Queen Elizabeth II had over 900 when she died. So, yep, a lot being left in the cold. Plus, what about Edward and Sophie? I can believe Will didn't get more as the heir. Okay, what on earth is going on? There's the ad here. It's very odd. They really are worth Shy Willie and Duchess Doolittle. They know they can't get away with it like they get away with everything else, so why bother? It's not like Billy Idol can be sacked, abolish the monarchy. That's right. It was predetermined for him since birth. Okay, how's that slim down royal family going? I will think that King Charles III is regretting not going for Harry and Meghan half in and half out, but his insecurity and jealousy will never allow that to work. Yeah, they had everything set. The thing is that from what I've heard before, he's afraid of Charles. I mean, Charles is the other way around. Charles is afraid of William. So when William probably determined to get Harry out of there, you got Dumb and Dumber. That's the thing here. Dumb and Dumber bring the thing on the table. And then let's not forget the horse as well. The horse was inflating the brother's head. Oh my God. When you think about it, she was playing all of them. Saying something to Charles and then probably say something to William. And then at the end of it, it's her plan that is being played here. This is how it went. The horse was playing both. This is why, again, where Harry said and spare, he didn't see why the father really needed to marry that horse. So the horse is playing right now. So because of that, when she realized Harry was too smart, they had to get rid of Harry. I've been saying it in so many shape or form and other videos, PYTE, from the heydays of that channel, and then still now. It is being played over and over again. Now it's getting clearer to me. She was playing, and she still is playing both of those, the heir, the monarch right now, and then the heir. inflated the air with some stupidity, divide the brothers, and we are seeing it right now, and then probably telling the monarch right now, it's just that she can't play with the queen, but when the queen was alive. But now with the monarch, you know, Charles wants to hear whatever he wants to hear, and she knows how to play Charles. So put some nonsense in Charles' head and then counter it with William. Okay, that process of bringing in Simon Case, it's no other the mastermind of the horse. And then the dumber, I guess. Charles is dumb, and then William is the dumber. The dumber listened to her and did it. And now, when it went to court, this is why I said Harry on other videos, what I was saying here. When Harry wanted to make sure, let some other brilliant mind see what was going on in the institution. This is why he asked for the review. For someone outside of that dumb and dumber world of the monarchy to re-evaluate what was going on. But then again, when you look at in the perspective of the judge, when you have the heir and the monarch are on the same page, what can he say? He has to go along with it. But the thing as well with the mastermind of this is that they wrote it in a way where probably not getting certain names involved. Okay, they were playing. Oh my God, what is going on here? This woman needs to go. She needs to go. It is her who's playing it. Let's just say it is her game that is being at play right now. From my humble opinion, me sitting several million miles away, this is her being at play here. And then she got the tabloid on her side. Okay?
That she started a campaign in the British press to pave the way for a marriage. And you wrote, I even wanted Camilla to be happy. Maybe she'd be less dangerous if she was happy.
Mm-hmm.
How was she dangerous?
Because of the need for her to rehabilitate her image.
That made her dangerous.
That made her dangerous because of the connections that she was forging within the British press. And there was open willingness on both sides to trade of information. And with a family built on hierarchy, and with her on the way to being queen consort, there was going to be people or bodies left in the street because of that.
My God. Let's leave that alone. Let's move on. Next tweet. Oh my God. Everything I come on, I went beyond what is being discussed. Next tweet. Again, I believe it's part of the charities. Okay, so there's my answer here. Just because Invictus is successful, you lot want to attach those two lazy scroungers at the palace to take credit for Prince Harry's sweat and blood. If Will and Kate are so instrumental, why aren't they successful with their own project? Yeah, right. There's that here. So they're making reference. What is it? Who's that? MSNBC. That's one of the, I guess, they're trying to spread that propaganda over here in the US. This look like a US kind of thing here. All right, so there's me. I'm not going to click on it and I'm not going to share it. Okay, I don't know how to run charities. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of work that you need to do to make it functional. And I put it in uppercase. It's that part, the behind the scenes, that these lazies don't want to do. Thus, the charities are closed. They'll destroy Invictus games for distant memories. All right, they don't have to sell themselves. The Royal Foundation charity is successful on its own. Okay, if you think so. All right, it has raised over £2 billion. Okay, so why are they getting more money from the taxpayers if it's raising that much? Okay, the Royal Foundation sponsors over 3,000 charities worldwide. They don't need to advertise. Okay, so why are we reading all these then? Okay, so this is a delusional one. So let's black while I'm at it. I see reality. Hello. That is that here, lacking an identity of their own based on accomplishment of their own. William and Kate latch on Harry and Meghan's coattail, pretty much. But let's give Charles credit though. There's some stuff he was doing prior. Let's say when the Queen was alive, he was doing some stuff that I was very in tune in. I wasn't really following it religiously, but when I heard of it, I was like, oh, okay. I like that because I'm into art and architecture and all of this and sustainability and all of that. He been doing those kind of things, but I don't know why he doesn't promote these things and focus more on that. Let's switch vibes there and then move on. Bottom up. I struggle to name one single successful project delivered by WanK, that's William and Kate. They can even choose to take the Commonwealth Games and run with it, but that would be too much hard work. I've been saying that. The Commonwealth Games is almost, okay, it's not, but it's almost the equivalent to the same capacity that they could bring and raise up for the institution. But they let it go because the thing is not successful. They think the thing run itself. People has to be behind it. Okay, it's also them saying IG will fail and using IG to attack Harry and Meghan. Now it has proven its success. Okay, they're trying to attach William and Kate to IG, utterly shameless and embarrassing. I look into that where I look who was the, maybe I still have it open. Is it British Royal Foundation? Taxpayers, there's support here for that woman who was just saying they're very successful. Meanwhile, they're getting taxpayers' money. Let's go back. Is it still there? That's the prayer. Okay, there it is here. How did the Invictus game came about? Okay, there it is here. The game were launched on 6 March 2014 by Prince Harry at London's Copperbacks Arena, used as a venue during the 2012 Olympics. Having seen a British team competition at the US Warriors game held in Colorado in 2013, Harry wished to bring the concept of a similar international sporting event to the United Kingdom. Okay, so Harry was inspired by the Warriors game. So the UK can try all they want. It has been cemented that it was Harry. And I had, oh, never mind. I left it. I don't want to spend time looking for it again. On my last video, I was searching for one of the speech that Harry did for the first Invictus. And it was Harry's name that was behind it. Okay, next tweet. Saying Harry and Meghan's visit in Nigeria lacks crucially the meticulous planning from the palace is hilarious, given how disastrous the Caribbean tour was. Worse, when you think that the principals blame the whole thing on poor planning by the aides. One of the things that I said, let's say the what is it? William and his wife standing at that Range Rover and all of that. Okay, doesn't he have a mind? Then the other one study history. Okay, they could have easily said no. I was just reading. Maybe this is why I read that part from that comment where they said Charles, with the simple mind, how did he get into Cambridge, whatever university that he went, and then he couldn't even navigate. They had to change the title of the thing because of, okay, they could say they above all these people. They could say no, we're not gonna do that because this is gonna represent this or whatever. They don't have a mind of their own to say no. They don't want who's doing it. They have the right to say no, we're not gonna do it, or at least suggested an alternate way of doing certain things. All right. Was the meticulous planning in place when Charles took his horse to Kenya? That didn't go too well either. Their most successful con was making people believe is distinguished institution. Yeah, they made people believe that. So the masks are off. Shaking my head, the royal family and the royal rats needs to take the royal family advice of never complain, never explain, or whatever it is. Basically, they need to shut the F up because they continuously open mouth and insert the biggest foot among them. Crying children complain less than the royal family. Talking about something they know absolutely nothing about. They don't know who planned what. And if the meticulous planning of William and Kate last visit to the Caribbean is anything to go by, old article. So there's that here. Okay, right. What is it? Prince William and Kate Caribbean tour has been royal disaster. So that's the squad wants to make sure that's from Newsweek. I just wanted to bookmark it. That's all. Okay, let's read what's there and then move on. Okay, William and Kate Caribbean tour has gone down in history and the worst ever. I think Harry and Meghan are doing very well, thank you, without the palace meddling. Is the desperation of the irrelevant royal family to attach themselves to Harry and Meghan. And being it's not a royal tour, why would BP Aids be doing the planning, especially after their spectacular organization of the disastrous Caribbean tour? Laughable. If you want something effed up, get BP Aids involved. Spot on. That is true. I didn't think of it that way. That is true. Okay, what that same palace that has been deemed untrustworthy around the world and likened to North Korea, laughing stock. They're truly incompetent. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, so I think I'm done with the royal family. Okay, this is something I turned into music. Oh no, I didn't do it. I didn't add it. I completely forgot about this. This is so cute. Oh my god, I was supposed to add it in the video that I did. Do I still have it open? Let's see. Is that the one? This one. I was supposed to add it. I completely forgot. This is this one here. Let me play it for you. It's this video. Oh, where's the volume? I don't hear it. Is the volume on? What the hell? I don't hear the volume. Okay. So never mind. That video. I was supposed to add it in it. I completely forgot about it. Alright, so let's leave that alone. I hope the audio is working, because I don't hear a thing. Okay, so let's go back to Twitter. I was supposed to add that video in it. Okay, the Queen of Hearts. Princess Diana introduced herself in sign language to a disabled child in 1989. Let's listen to this. Okay, so there's a music. My audio is working. Something must have been wrong with YouTube. Okay, so that's Princess Diana. That is so nice. She's saying, no, this is me. That is so cute. Oh my god. They lose a freaking, my god. Can you imagine if she was the queen right now? Oh my god, the institution, they're making mistake after mistake. All right, there's that here. It's easy to forget when you don't see footage of her for a while, just how at ease she was, how naturally she connect with people. It's clear which kid inherited this from his mother and is endeavoring to continue her legacy. Spoiler alert, it's not William. Okay, so there's that here. They fumbled this, the devil through hate and envy can really make one destroy what God has given them. Yeah, the shocking part is they learned nothing from losing Diana. They did it again with Harry and Meghan, and this time the Lord is like, no more hands, one disaster after another. Yeah, could be. Like I was saying in this video, it's the horse behind everything. It was her who suggested to Charles to go get Princess Diana. And then thinking that the shy young lady who's, doesn't, wasn't really letting people in into what was going on in her mind, but she was a brilliant person. Okay, thinking that they're going to take advantage of her, they're going to control her, and look what happened. Okay, started to expose them. And in the process, she lose her life. And one thing in one of the videos that I did and I edited yesterday, when I put one and one together, I was like, oh my God, when I was looking at the date, from the date she died, and then from the date her divorce was finalized, and she was supposed to get, I believe it was £400,000 a year, and then that year was about to come, and I think they were like, nope, we're not gonna pay that much after we pay you that much, and then my God, you could put one and one together yourself. And I shared the numbers, the screenshot, and everything on that video. Just beautiful and so caring with children. She sure was the Queen of Hearts. All right, Princess Diana was a phenomenal woman, forever iconic, forever in our hearts. Her dearly loved, such a beautiful soul. She had something special that none of the royals ever had or never will have. All right, so that's that. Let's go to my last one, and it's a LOL version of one of the squad who put it. There's that here. Nobody, absolutely no one, the British media to Princess Meghan. Get back here and love me. That's that other video. Let me see if I could find it. While I was looking for this video, I saw another video that's gonna make you laugh. But anyway, this video, get back here and love me. Okay, the British media to Princess Meghan, get back here and love me. And then this is what she's making reference to. Oh my god, when I first saw this video, I was cracking up. Let's listen to it.
Meghan with her super stardust, which is why people like you are so peeved, because she turned her back on Britain. I understand we can sort out some counselling for you, Calvin.
I'm peeved about her
you will
actions.
recover from this. You will recover from this.
Why doesn't she come back to the UK and wave to us?
Because she thinks people like Calvin McKenzie are going to be all.
Well, I'm entitled to a view.
That's true. There is
Oh my god.
You're entitled to a view, but that shouldn't stop her coming out and giving her views to our country.
Meghan with her
Oh my god, the mindset of these people. Just because he wants a view of Meghan, so therefore Meghan should stop everything that she was doing, go show herself for him to abuse on top of it. But anyway, so let me finish that so I could show you the other video that I was saying that was so funny. And there's me responding, LOL, sadly true. Okay, there's that here. She hasn't checked for them since 2020. Okay, so there's that. That was during One World. Oh, what is that? Okay, let me not get into politics here. So this is my last tweet for this video. This is so funny. I literally just respond. I literally just respond to it 2 minutes ago, laughing my ass off. When I read your caption, I was like, what is she talking about? Then I saw. This is that. The way I would have been topless in the middle of the boulevard. There's that here. 47 seconds. It's so funny. So there's I think it's a bat or of whatever. It could be a bat or a bird. I think it's a bat. She's trying to get pick up and I guess release. But watch what happened. Oh shit, there's a music. Let me mute it. There's a music. I muted because YouTube is gonna watch. It's gonna come back. The way I would have been topless in the middle of the boulevard. Tears coming my eyes. Oh my god. That thing you see on Twitter. Well, that was on TikTok. Oh my god. Tears coming my eyes. She's like, the way I would have been. Okay, let me stop laughing. The way I would have been topless in the middle of the boulevard. Anyway, that was that. Let me not waste time. I have a lot of edits to do. Yesterday, I was completely out. Let's do a prayer. Oh my God. Prayer forward. Let's do... I don't normally do prayers for the Left Behind Royals. For the Left Behind Royals, it's baggage for God. Okay? And for Harry and Meghan, let's say prayer for... protection and composure. I don't know. The word composure just came. I don't know how it fits. Okay. Prayer for protection and composure. Let's see if something. Here are some prayers for protection and composure. A short prayer for protection. Okay. After I read this, if it doesn't fit what I was looking for, I'm going to remove protection and leave composure and see what pops up. Okay, Father God, you are my refuge. I come to you right now, feeling vulnerable and anxious about the things going on around me. I know you are my shelter and my strength. Help me to grab a hold of the truth and believe it deep down in my soul. Okay, this is good. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to see what... because the word composure came out of nowhere in my mind, so I want to see if there's something. Pray for composure. I guess when he go back to the UK, he has to maintain composure with those savages around him. Not the vets, but anyway, let's see. Here are some prayers for composure. Loving God, please grant me peace of mind and calm my troubled heart. My soul is like the turbulent sea. I've read this before, but let me finish read it for the sake of it. My soul is like a turbulent sea. I can't seem to find my balance, so I stumble and worry constantly. Give me the strength and clarity of mind to find my purpose and walk the path you've laid out for me. All right, I'm going to leave it as that. And that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. And those who have donated, thank you. This is the back end. And don't forget, I have my shop. Please go check it out and see if you could support me. And then I will have a link later, I don't know, in the coming months regarding another things that I'm trying to put together for jigsaw puzzles and other things. All right. So those who have purchased through my shop, I appreciate it. Thank you for your support.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better